It's another day, and welcome to today's episode of Limitless Monday with Omolola Gbenle. Before we dive in, we'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who takes time to listen to these episodes. You mean a lot to us, and we are sure that this episode is going to minister to you once again. Right away, I'll welcome Mrs. Omolola to take us through another discussion for today. Good day, ma.
Good day, Femide. Also, I would like to say thank you to all our listeners once again. Today's episode is on falling leaves. Like I always say, my topic are always like interesting. Anyone who thinks, falling leaves are dead needs to see when it is windy and sees how the leaves dance. This is said by Shira Tami. When you look at a tree and you see how big it is, and some are shedding off, the leaves dry, the leaves yellowish, and the next thing that I could remember in my body now, Mayflower School, then we have lots and lots of trees, and we are given the task to pack those leaves. We go and drop it in a pit, and the next thing is to burnt them, you know, rather than for it to be littering the floor. But I'm now relating these fallen leaves to our everyday life. Fallen leaves can be regarded as a pain, and pain can be crucial and destructive. It looks like you will never recover. There's some pain, it looks as if that's the end. What I'm passing through now, nobody can understand, and that's the end. The separation from loved ones can make you feel that way. A loved ones that you've had so many plans together, dreams together, and suddenly that loved one, gets separated through death. It could make one to feel, how will I survive? How will I live again? We can regard it as a fallen leaf that looks as if it has no usefulness anymore. The loss of a business or job will look fatal when somebody who has labored so much to put up a business and suddenly some policies, you know, comes in, or due to one economic problem or the other, and such business just get faded away. It's very easy for people who make those laws to think they are helping the economy one way or the other, but it's not always that easy for the person who owns the business to go on. So we can regard those things as fallen leaves. Let's take a look at the fallen leaves. They only create space for the tree to blossom, making new season a reality. That is it. When a leaf falls off from a tree, or, and that's it. Before you know it, another it's just telling us another season is coming. You just need to see some get some rain falling down, and before you know it, the leaves will blossom again. I still refer back to my school. There's a particular tree. It's so big in front of our assembly hall. It's so big. The labor in packing the leaves and all those things, students will be grumbling, what's all this? Why do we have to be sweeping all these leaves away and all that stuff? But you need to just wait for the next season and see the kind of leaves that will spring forth again. Very beautiful. We will all want to take pictures under it. We will all want to sit under it. But if the leaves that were dry hadn't fallen off, how would these new leaves, how would this beautiful one spring from? So fallen leaves, it just gives space for the tree to blossom, making new season a reality. The new leaf shows the dynamic of creation. It also reveals that the tree has a lot of capacity to grow and to show forth its glory. The fallen leaves seem dead and will not blossom or grow again, and only good for to be burnt. But it only needs a wind to show that it still got some vitality. The situation might look so bad, that you might think it's all over. This person can't come up again. And it just needs winds to show that these leaves can still move. That same goes. It just needs a little bit of encouragement, sharing up, encouraging yourself, knowing fully well that as long as there is life, this is not the end of me. This can't be the end of me. Yes, you might cry in your closet, cry anytime you remember the situation, but brace up again and believe that this is not my hand. I am not like the fallen leaves that will just be thrown into the ditch and burnt. A little bit of encouragement, a quickening in my spirit, a listening to somebody else, watching somebody's story, listening to somebody's story can quicken you again and make you know that you still have a lot inside of you that is yet to be given out. For the eagle to go to another level and soar again, his feathers have to get plucked using his beak. Your vulnerable state allows you the opportunity to receive wisdom, to redirect, and will later break you into the limelight. Falling leaf, falling leaf dance when the wind blows. The wind thinks it's blowing away the forsaken dead leaves. Your falling state only revives you. It only revives your creativity and you will blossom again. You have it in you and can still dance again. You can kindle that fire in you. Though you fall, you will rise again. It's not the end. Your leaves will blossom. You are that tree planted by the riverside and cannot run dry. You are called to prosperity and will bring forth your fruit in due season. Like I said earlier, for the eagle to rise into another level, for the eagle to soar higher and higher again, it will get to a particular stage where the feathers has to be plucked away, the old ones has to be removed. And for it to be removed, you will even have to use his beak to remove it. So painful, so hurtful, very bleeding. He always hide to do it because it's so painful. But he just needed to stay for some months, and the feathers will grow back. And when it grows back, it takes the eagle onto another level entirely. So our falling states or our painful situations, right inside that pain is where there's going to come in another creativity. Another, when you sit to think, when you sit to ponder, right there, light will shine forth again. And you'll be able to see beyond. I've had so many stories of people who lost everything. They started from the beginning again. During the week, I think I watched a woman during the International Women's Day. One woman was, interviewed, and she was in a shop, and she was mentioning how fire got her shop and burnt everything she had some years back. Everything. And she said, I started again. She had a shop full of, I think it's clothing or something like that she was selling. But everything got burnt. She said, I started with selling pure water. Families and friends helped me. They give me this, they give me that to sell. And I started again. And now she has another shop full up again. And she's into so many other things now because she has tried her hand in so many other things that prosper in her hands that she could add to what she was doing before. So any state of life, you happens to have a broken relationship and it looks as if it went so, and you felt, oh, how am I going to survive again? This person, how will I live with this person? Just be calm. Stay calm. Be focused. There will come to you again vitality. There will come to you inside of you strength will spring forth. All you just need to do is to wait and never lose heart because you are created for more. That is all for today.
Today's episode tells us that even if we have fallen as a result of mistake or from loss of someone or a business, we can still rise. And when we rise, just like she mentioned, rise with renewed strength and creativity. That will be all for today. But before then, let me remind you of what the Limitless Monday is all about. Limitless Monday is an inspirational book for your everyday life. It is full of insights and stories, as she has mentioned and given us today, that will help you live a productive life. You can get the copy for yourself on Amazon Kindle or bookstores as Roving Heights in Surulere and Abuja, Glendora Bookstore at Ikeja Mall, Global Impact Church Bookstore at Ogudu, and Worital Bookplaze at Gbagada. They are affordable, and so get one for yourself today. Until next time, bye.